Box to Box Hoops Preview, hosted by Dex.
Welcome to my NBA preview. In number 10 is LA, the team from Los Angeles, the Lakers. Have we done the Clippers yet? Nah, not yet. Yeah, Clippers in the top 10. Before we start, guys, we've been nominated Top Sports Content Creator in Sub-Saharan Africa on TikTok, and we would love it if you guys voted for us, helped us win. Link is in the bio. Just let's third year in a row, guys. We've been nominated 3 years in a row, and I feel like this is the time. This is the year. And secondly, I did the rankings, so I'm ranking every team 30-1. I did the rankings before the season started, but life happened, and now I'm shooting after the season has started. As we currently speak, the Lakers are 7-2, and yeah, we are just going to do a small preview. We're almost 10 games in. There's like 73 games to go, so I feel like it's still not a bad time. It's not a bad time. Looking at what they did in 24-25. Finished with a 50 in 32 record. They finished third in the West, and they lost in the first round. This was a season where they clinched the playoff without going through the play-in. They started the season strong, 3-0 for the first time since 2010-2011. They ranked 15th in offensive rating and 11th in defensive rating. Quite balanced, actually. Austin Reeves emerged as a key contributor. High efficiency pick and roll playmaker. They got big wins against top seeded teams like Denver. At 40, LeBron was special again. 24.7 points per game, 7.8 rebounds, 8.7 assists. He made history playing alongside his son, Ronnie. First player to ever play on the same court as his son. The introduction of JJ as the new head coach brought a lot of stability and creativity. Also, just no-brainer decisions. Like, if we have a great defender as and rim protector like AD, why can't we just funnel all the attacks there? Why can't we shoot more threes if we have people who love shooting threes and are good from three? Like, just no-brainer decisions. Like, Darwin Ham, yeah. Obviously, the highlight of the season was the trade for Luka. They went 15-5 in the last 20 games. After the trade, we all know what Luka brings. The only thing is they relied a lot on iso ball. Obviously, getting someone that good that late in the season, there's not really much you can do. It's hard to implement a game plan, but this season they're looking a bit more well-oiled. The lack of size at center was a big issue after they traded AD for Luka. So Jackson Hayes had to start there, and he was the primary big man, but they really struggle against teams with bigger men, right? Like, so the Nicolas of the world, even Chet to an extent, like Minnesota with Randall and Rudy Gobert, they really struggled against those teams. So that's what I'm trying to see this season, how they do. And then Connect 4 was lethal from deep, brought some much-needed shooting, and injuries to Rui, Cam Reddish, and Jared Vanderbilt hampered depth. But with that being said, they addressed some of the issues in the offseason. Additions: DeAndre Ayton, free agent, coming in from... No, he wasn't in the Suns. Where is he now? Where was he before the Blazers? Yes. Jake LaRavia, who's been really, really impressive to me. He plays like a proper big wing. Marcus Smart just doing all the dirty work. Like, so far in the season has been such a good addition. Then they got Chris Manon and Nick Smith Jr., a free agent from the Charlotte Hornets. Then the players they lost: Dorian Finney-Smith, free agent; Jordan Goodwin, who was waived; Trey Jamison was waived; Alex Len, free agent, his contract ended; Markieff Morris, who I don't think he has a team in the league this year. I think he's still a free agent; and Shake Milton. And they drafted Adu Tiero with the 36th pick. And, of course, they resigned Luka Dončić. They also resigned Jackson Hayes. They resigned LeBron James. Actually, no. He had a player option, so it was exercised. And then Christian Koloko, his qualifying offer was extended, so he stays with the team. I'm trying to see what that Luka contract is. Luka contract extension, 3 year, 161 mil. That is an average of 53.784 per year. Depth chart. This is how the team looks like with the new changes, with everyone coming in. Luka Dončić, point guard. Austin Reeves at shooting guard. Rui Hachimura, small forward. LeBron James, who hasn't yet played this season, at power forward. And DeAndre Ayton at center. Then Gabe Vincent, Marcus Smart providing cover at the guards. Jake LaRavia, as we've talked about him. Big. Please big for a win. Jared Vanderbilt as well, 4-5. Jackson Hayes for the 5. Maxi Kleber, who is going to be reevaluated, I think, this week, because he was out for the first weeks of the season. So, yeah, this is week 2 of the NBA season. So, yeah. Actually, we're just about to get into week 3. Then Dalton Connect, cover for small forward. Adu Tier as well. Christian Koloko, center, depth. And Bronny James, adding to the guards. My one big question for the Lakers is, can DeAndre Ayton play like a big man? Like, yes, we know he's a big man, we know he's a center, but he needs to be grabbing those rebounds. He needs to be averaging at least 20 in 12. Defensive rebounding, up like 1 or 2 offensive rebounds. Just those putbacks. Like, once he does that, a lob threat, like, he really just opens up the floor for everyone else, because they don't need... LeBron is already a very good rebounder. Like, he's one of the best. Luka is one of the best rebounding big men. But once DeAndre can do that, they can play faster. Like, this is the same thing we're talking about the Celtics. You rebound well, it means you can start your attacks quicker and you just play faster. So for me, great addition. They need productivity from that position. Insane productivity. Jackson Hayes still has a bit of issues defensively, and you saw how JJ came at him when they were playing. Who were they playing? You guys can let me know in the comment section. I've forgotten. Where he just missed the assignment on like 3 consecutive possessions, and then JJ called that timeout and comes into the court and be like, "Bro, what are you doing?" But I know there's love there. Jackson Hayes and JJ played together at the New Orleans Pelicans. It's so weird when your former player is now your coach, but it happens. So yeah, they really need a lot of productivity from the center position, in my opinion. And that leads us to our key player for the Los Angeles Lakers. For me, it's DeAndre Ayton. Like, Luka can do his thing, LeBron can do his thing, but if you can get a solid 20 in 12 or 18 in 12, 18 points, 12 rebounds, averaging something like that from that position, like, he just opens up so much, and it just makes them not have to rotate a lot, especially on defense. If the guy can just hold his own against the likes of Rudy Gobert, Julius Randle, Nikola Jokic, who no one can really stop, but if you can just slow him down, it just makes those rotations move a bit more smoother. So yeah, DeAndre Ayton for me is the one key piece that I'm really looking at with the Lakers. Even though, shout out to Austin Reeves, who even dropped 50 early in the season. I think there was a 2-game stretch where he dropped over 90 points. Not I think, there was, including a 50 ball. So yeah, special shout out to Austin Reeves. 24-second prediction. Shot clock. This team, for me, needs a lot more ball movement and reduce ISO ball. Combination of skinny Luka, the man has lost weight, and JJ alone is like 35 wins. So it's just a matter of just the key pieces coming in. Austin Reeves, DeAndre Ayton, Jackson Hayes giving us some minutes here. Marcus Smart playing big as a guard. Connect from 3. Contribution needs to be more from these players. So I think they can make the top 4 in the West and at least earn 55 wins. Yes, sir. And that is my preview for the Los Angeles Lakers, coming in at number 10. The team in 9th place is from the Motor City, Detroit Basketball.
Ready for the ultimate slam dunk of content? Don't miss out on any of our NBA previews. Hit subscribe and be the MVP of your basketball knowledge game.